Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the week 155 update for the Darth Loquitur account. Update this account's progress every week. Go through all the characters, ships, mods, upgrades, whatever we're doing for the account so that y'all can follow along. And man, this week was a big one. You guys know it. One of the biggest changes to come to our game in a long time. A little bit lucky in how it all worked out. But for the Darth Loquitur account, we were in a position where I had come into the game. I built Sith Eternal Emperor, did JMK, then I went to the ships. I did Executor and Profundity, then did Jabba the Hutt and JML. So up to this point, I had not really worked on SLKR or Rey. And with the Lightspeed bundles coming out, I was really positioned about as well as you could possibly be positioned to take advantage of those things. Not only did I not have those GLs worked on at all, but I also had built the Finalizer ship because I was in a position that I could. So we've got the Finalizer, and with the purchases of these bundles, we shot the galactic power of this account way up. But yeah, we got the Lightspeed bundles. We started working on a BB-8. If you want to watch me unlock those bundles and look at the characters and set up some initial teams and do that, it was on the live stream for last Monday. So you can go back and look at that live stream and watch me purchase the packs and kind of set things up. So here you can see the Finalizer. We've already actually got that to 6 stars, so I've been working on that for quite some time. We're going to get bronzium wiring done for the week, and we're going to be able to get a pretty good chunk of it. Got a lot of these Mark V data pads for the week. So here we go. And we'll scrap out 91 of those. End up with 245 in the bank. Now the SLKR journey, in order to be working on SLKR, we need to relic up Crew and Kylo to relic 7 beyond what we purchased. And in this case, I had worked on bronzium wiring, but I actually ran out of rhodium heat sinks. We had enough Mark III holo projectors that we could go in there, crunch them up, and get plenty of materials to go ahead and get Kylo Ren also to Relic 7. But we're really running low on relic materials now. We've depleted a lot of our stocks, and we're going to have to sort of focus on getting that stuff put back. But with those two characters brought up to Relic 7, and the fact that I've got the Finalizer already in the bank, here you can see we saved up 74 tokens. We maxed out our tokens before we did the last piece for Jabba the Hutt's ult, so I come in with 74 in the bank. But I'm actually farming dark side and light side tokens at the same time right now, which is unique. The Radis event did happen during the same week as the Lightspeed bundles came out. I was able to get in there and do 4 refreshes, so I have a total of 50 shards. I didn't have enough refreshes to get it all the way maxed out. So we'll wait till the next time it rolls around, and we should be able to get it done. Now, we're still working on the still working on the tokens for JML to get him unlocked in the first place. So originally I was going to try hard to get Rey right away, but I'm not in as much of a hurry as I thought. Work a little bit on Rey's Millennium Falcon to get that built up. Put a couple skills on there just to get it in good shape. Here we've got that Juhani. We kind of staged her up from last week, and this week we can go ahead and give her gear tiers. Her gear is pretty easy, so we get her all the way to gear 11. And that's put our Darth Revan journey in pretty good shape. Get a little work done on HK, and we'll be ready to go through both Revan and Malak. I'm waiting on Revan. Again, I've got so much to do with the account that building more characters that I need to relic really doesn't seem like a great thing. Mod work for the week. I did farm pretty much all slicing materials for the week. We got some mods from events, and we did farm, some mods. But mostly just worked on slicing materials. Here we're going to slice this mod on Bastila. 3 speed rolls goes to 4 speed rolls at 18 speed. And we can't continue on with that because out of slicing materials on the high end. Still, look at this. No, I can't slice 6 dot mods because I don't have the materials for it. So we'll keep working on that for next week. All right, we get in there and put mods in this first order TIE pilot and First Order Executioner. Now here we're working on the First Order Officer, and I just want to kind of show you guys. With this Lightspeed bundle, I'm not looking to get these characters modded out the best that they can be, or where I want them to be eventually. But I do work on a lot of mods, and some of them don't work out quite like I want them to. So there's kind of these leftover mods that weren't quite good enough, but they're not bad enough to sell. And that's the tier of mods that I'm putting on the First Order and Resistance just to get them going. I did put really good mods onto Heroic Finn and Heroic Poe to make the Finn Poe team. I like that team on my main account. I'm going to like it on the Loquitur account, I think. So I went ahead and did put pretty fast mods on and decent substats, just to try to make that team out of the Resistance. I mean, you get the characters, so it's kind of for free to do it, and it's pretty good defense in 3v3. So I went ahead and threw that together and got that up and running. But for some of these other characters that are lesser importance, we'll just get something on them, and then we can throw them in the back row in GAC or whatever we need to do. Working on Datacrons, I really didn't develop much Datacron material for the week. I really struggled with Conquest. I struggled with a lot of stuff finding time this last week. So the Datacron development is really limited. I didn't get much done. We still got a few days to go farming Datacron materials, so I'll get a bit more. But overall, really barely going to make box 5 on Conquest this time around. Just had a lot of stuff to do at work, got projects going on, and hard to find the time to spend to do everything I want to do. All right, so in week 155, we jumped up to 7.96 million galactic power. We added 850,000 galactic power with those bundles that we purchased. So that's a big thing. 121 relics now. We jumped up from 95 to 121 with 26 relics from the Lightspeed packs that we bought. Still 103 Zetas, 12 Omicrons. I was going to do a round of Omicroning, but like I said, the Lightspeed bundle announcement came out like right when I was going to do the Omicrons. So still doing some calculating and planning there. And we will get those Omicrons placed hopefully next week. All right. Bronzium wiring for the week. We made 193 of them. I used 120. I still have 125 in the bank. So it's a bigger bank than I've had in a while. But we have a lot of characters we got to relic. We still got to work on BB-8. Get that character all the way to relic 7 to qualify for Rey. So that'll be the next. And then we've got the Ben Solo to finish off. And then we got a bunch of other stuff we got to start doing for the Leia journey. So kind of depleted on raw materials, but we'll keep going, keep chugging away. Working on Rex twice a week, Short Trooper. I'll probably cut back on Rex and Nisa to once a week now. The Scout Trooper will be more of a bottleneck. I haven't seen that they're going to put out an event for him yet, like they did to give us some extra shards of Rex and Nisa. So that'll be a pretty long farm. I'll have plenty of time to get Rex and Nisa done, so I can drop the double farms on those. In Fleet, we're doing Scout twice a day in Marin. In Cantina, Signal Data, working on Hondo a little bit in the background, trying to get that Afra done. Slicing materials, I'll still do 4 days a week on that. Mods 3 days a week next week. Continue to try to catch up on some of those materials. Refresh strategies to use 3 on everything. The planning is still that we're going to work through JML, get him. I'll probably actually unlock Rey as a character before we finish with the JML Ultimate. So because the tokens are unlocked, we will continue to push those toward maximum. And if I get JML unlocked, then before I start working on his ult, I'll try to max out the tokens again, and then whenever I get that Radis ship done, get BB-8 done, I should be able to just start using tokens right away on Rey, get a jump start on her. We'll unlock both characters, and then we'll just have a long haul of waiting, quite some time to get the ults on both characters, but that's fine. We'll get it slowly over time. We got Afra to work on those raid troopers, Daka for the assault battle. She's at relic 0 right now, and I was not able to successfully complete the challenge tier 1 with just a relic 0 Daka. That round 4 Sidious hits hard enough that he would not leave my Daka alive, so we haven't yet found a way to complete that. Of course, I didn't have much time to mess around with it, so next time it comes around, I'll try again. And if I don't get it, then I will have to put more relic levels on Daka to get that taken care of. We still got Malgus at Gear 12. We've got Malak and Darth Revan journey that we have to do, so there's a lot of stuff that we're poised to get into the account. And then we'll just, have like 70 relics that we need to build. It's crazy. But I suppose it's better to have all those teams at Gear 12 and waiting to get relic than not have them at all. So for the Lightspeed SLKR, when I farmed Scion a while back, I was looking at it, and because I was farming Scion anyway, I got the shuttle shards started. And I built the Executor, so I had a bunch of the requirements already done for the Finalizer journey. So I said, I'll just continue to farm the Scion node till I get this shuttle done, do the Finalizer stuff, then I could just start grabbing shards every time it rolls around. So that was, I don't know, probably a good 8 months ago, and I've been farming the Finalizer shards the whole time. So I already have that ship ready to go. So after putting the Kylos to relic 7, I'm already farming the dark side tokens to unlock SLKR. For people who don't have that ship, that's going to be the bottleneck, and the first order shuttle is really probably the key to getting the Finalizer journey done for most people. The bounty hunter ships are used for other stuff, so most people will have those or should have them in some stage of completion. So the other first order ships aren't too hard to build, but that shuttle's an important part of the fleet. You do have to build it to 7 stars and have the characters in there built up in order to do well in the raid or the event for the Finalizer. Okay, so yeah, farming light and dark side tokens at the same time. That's interesting. For Rey, with the Lightspeed bundle, you need to work on BB-8 and the Radis ship. You do still need to top off the Scavenger Rey on relics, but that's not too big of a deal. Take her up to relic 7. Also, I strongly recommend for anybody who purchased these bundles, you do need to start farming Zori. She'll go in the Fin Poe team. I still think it's worth splitting that team out from Rey and making sure we build the best team we can using Zori and those resistance characters. When I looked at it earlier in the week and I bought the packs, I thought I could get BB-8 done quite quickly. And man, the gear just did not show up in the shops. So I went pretty much the whole week with 1 or 2 purchases and did not get BB-8 done. Even at the end of the week, so I didn't get it in time for the to line up with the fleet. I didn't even get it the whole week. Anyway, so not going to push it. We'll just be patient, keep buying gear in an efficient way. I'll target BB-8 as the relic for next week. And we'll keep working on him and do it efficiently instead of losing our patience and buying anything. I did look at saving up crystals for a few days so I could just go ahead and max out that Radis and get it to 5 stars right away. But at the end of the day, I would have stopped doing refreshes, and that would have even 3 or 4 days of farming on the Leia stuff. I didn't really want to give that up, so I just continued to do my refreshes, and I figure I'll have enough crystals saved that the next time the event comes up, I'm at 50. I'll get another 10 for the event. If I can do 1 refresh, I'll get it unlocked at 5 stars. So yeah, I think that's fine. We'll be able to get it the next event. All right, that's going to wrap up the week 155 update for the Darth Loquitur account. Please leave your comments below. And again, if you want more details on exactly what I did with the Lightspeed bundles, you can go check that out in the live stream from Monday. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to see more stuff like this in the future. Notification bell tells you when I'm doing my live streams if you want to join and chat and ask questions and get me while I'm live. That would be great. And as always, the link to the Discord is in the description down below. Click on that. Join us over on the Discord. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next Holocron.